Start with an empty scene. Add a plane. Rotate it on the y-axis. Add a few loop cuts. Shape the plane till it looks good to you. Extruding the faces at the edges help. Scale the edges along the y-axis to give it a rounded shape. Noise. Check the face orientation. Press Shift and N to recalculate normals. Time for the material. Delete the principal BSDF and add an emission shader. Add a gradient texture. Press Ctrl-T to add the texture coordinates and mapping nodes. Change the gradient texture to spherical. Adjust the mapping coordinates to create the center part of the flame. Add a noise texture. This will make the shape less perfect. Imperfection is key. Connect the noise texture to the texture coordinates. Then connect both the mapping node and the noise texture to a mix color node. Adjust the factor till you're happy with it. I use 0.152. Add a color ramp. Set the colors to how you want your fire to look. To get a black outline between the lighter and darker shades, you need to add an extra stop set to black. Set the interpolation between stops to constant. Then adjust the position of the stops. If you're not going to animate, you can stop adjustments from here. To animate the flame, set the noise texture to 4D. Add a value node. We will use the scene time to drive the noise texture. Type in #frame. Add a math node set to multiply. This gives us control over the movement. A smaller number will slow the movement down. To create a stop motion effect, add a math node set to snap. I made a mistake connecting the snap to the vector socket. Don't be dumb like me. Connect it to the W socket. I applied rotation to the object cause I was trying to get a more even squiggle. This is an optional step cause I failed in the end. Feel free to share how you would do it. failing to the max. Enough messing around. It's time to add the outline. Go to the Modifier tab and add GeoNode Effect. You can add an outline using the Solidify modifier, but this method that I learned from Levi Maygunny animates nicely. To do this, we'll start with a Join Geometry node and a Set Position node. Connect the noodles. Add in a vector math node and connect it to the offset of the set position node. Set the math node to scale. Add a normal node and connect it to the vector socket. Adjust the scale of your custom Solidify modifier. Add Set Material node. Add a material set to emission shader with color black. I missed out an important step here. That's why the shader looks weird. I fix this later. Add a Flip Faces node. This step is similar to how the Solidify outline method works. Still haven't figured the error out. Dumb. Watch me check my notes and think. You can see the cogs turning if you look hard enough. Changing the index of the material doesn't help. It does help if you were using the Solidify method. At this stage, I solder on and add a noise texture to animate the outline. I finally figured it out. Woohoo! Add a Scene Time node. The next steps are similar to the shader animation method. Add a Math node. Set it to multiply. Add another math node set to snapping for that stop motion feel. Smooth like chunky peanut butter. To adjust the outline thickness, add a math range node and tweak the values. If you want to be redundant like me, you can add a vector math node and add the position node to the time increments you have. Levi shared that using the vector add is computationally less taxing than using the W on the noise texture. It's a simple scene so my potato isn't roasted. If you want to use this as an overlay for a video, remember to set the film to transparent. You can find it in the world setting. Making some final tweaks to the shape. And we're done. Thanks for watching.